Yes! What? I get there! I get there!
This is how it would feel when I would run hurdles. You'd be like, ugh. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Fight Night video. Before we get into all the intro stuff, I just have a really exciting announcement to make. Thanks to the generous support from Legend Story Studios, we are going to be bringing you 2 gameplay videos a month now. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing 2 gameplay videos a month, which I'm super excited about. What's even cooler is if you're a patron, now you get 3 gameplay videos a month in addition to the podcast, private, super secret, amazing Discord server. So if you really like us, you love watching Aidan get tilted, this matchup sucks. You can check more videos out by becoming a patron. That directly supports us. It helps Sam feed his cat. And speaking of support, thank you so much to our sponsors, fabtcg, you guys rock, and UltraPRO. We're gonna be using some incredible Bob Ross sleeves today. So if you would like to pick some of those up, you can go to ultrapro.com and type in our code. Jacob Bertrand is the best.
What's our real code?
3 floating?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it! Oh, and LSS gets another thank you because they're so awesome. Thank you so much, LSS. Everything you do, we love you. Everyone except Brian Gottlieb. All right, without further ado, let's bring in our talented heroes, Aidan on Marlynn, the treasure hunter.
Not a talented hero, I'm a dual class pirate, pirate ranger.
And Sam on Verdance, Thorn of the Rose. All right, let's get right into this classic insurgent game. 3 floating.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm hunting for some treasure.
I'm hunting for some growth. I'm trying to be rampant.
9. That's not that good. That's way better. I'll go first. Don't overpower me, bro.
Verdance! After an incredibly exciting weekend at US Nationals, we knew it was finally time to bring Verdance onto the Fight Night stage. This is probably the #1 most requested hero from our viewers to get on the show that hasn't yet been featured, and I cannot wait to show you just what this Earth Wizard can do.
What is up, Ranger Gamers? Today, I am playing Marlynn Treasure Hunter. Marlynn is so different from all the Rangers we've seen previously. We've seen the go wide, we've seen the traps, and we've seen go tall. But go tall in Azalea is super red line, and it looks a lot different than what we're doing with this Marlynn deck. We are flush with blues, and we're basically a Ranger Guardian. So I am playing Pablo Pintor's 0 to 80 list straight from the Flesh and Blood website, and the only tweak that I made was love Tipple, love what we can do with discarding a Harpoon, getting to threaten that super annoying extra gold generation for free with our hook, but I hate that it's red. This deck wants blues, and I bricked one too many times drawing red Tipple off 3 of a kind, so I made those into 3 blues and hit the high seas.
We are going to be playing the US Nationals winning list from my friend Mr. Majin Bey, and your friend, I'm sure, host of World Tour Weekly, and this list, it's a good one. It's filled with great defensive pieces, efficient and disruptive plays, and good old Storm Striders ready to just end the game with an explosive finish. So the goal is to work my opponent's life total down until Storm Striders are able to blow up our opponent from 9 or lower on their turn. So we'll be decomposing, utilizing fellings and plows for some disruption, and then keep the life totals pretty close until we can just take the game.
In this matchup against Verdance, I'm not bringing any Arcane Barrier. I just want to hit her hard. I don't really get that much value out of Arcane Barrier here. Losing a blue from hand means that I get to send way less damage, and I don't get to send it with Overpower, and I need to be sending Overpower as much as possible, forcing through damage thanks to Overpower only allowing him to block with 1 action card from his hand.
So, let us decompose, let us fell the crowns, and let us just kick him in the face.
I'm stoked to be sending some arrows, and I'm even more stoked that they're called Harpoons. I can't wait to crank back these arrows, launch them from my big pirate ship, and take this Earth Wizard back into the dirt.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun. Let's do it. Let's go. Tunic goes up to 1 energy counter.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna activate gold. I'm gonna pay 2 to destroy this and draw a card. Pitching this Searing Shot, draw. And then that will trigger Marlynn Treasure Hunter. Whenever I draw a card during my action phase, I may put an arrow from my hand face up into my arsenal. So I will load this King Kraken Harpoon. Blue would have been sick. Story of my life.
Oh no, you're gonna overpower me.
I will Activate the Hammerhead Harpoon Cannon. Action, pay 4, tap. Your next arrow attack this turn gets +4. If it has Harpoon in its name, it gets Overpower. We're paying 4 here, pitching this blue golden tipple, and then I will pitch both these lace with blood rots, which I would love to play one of those, to send in King Kraken Harpoon. This is coming in for a whopping 10 damage with Overpower because it does have Harpoon in its name, and it has Go Fish. When this hits a hero, they choose a card and reveal a card from their hand. If it's a non-attack action card, they discard it, and I create a gold token. If I've activated a cannon this turn, my bow is also a cannon because I'm just on a frickin' ship, just on hit, reveal your entire hand, and I get to pick for
Only if it hits.
Overpower. So you can only block with 1 action card from your hand.
All right, I will block for 3.
There's your action card. I have no reactions.
I do have a reaction.
You do?
I will discard Fruits of the Forest, gain 2 life.
Okay.
I will, defense reactions are good, right?
Defense reactions are good.
I will take 7.
Let's go. Down to 35?
Yep.
All right, I will go fish. Okay.
You got good choices, bucko.
I got great choices here. Okay, I'll discard Emeritus Scolding.
Understood.
Yep. And I will make a gold token. So we're ending no arsenal, but I have hunted for some treasure.
Fair amount of value you gain instead.
Yes, I have hunted for some treasure and I have found it. And you know what? It wasn't on Treasure Island, it was actually in Candlehold.
Wow. Goodness me, oh my. This is a hand. Okay, that was brutal to take all of that damage on turn 0, but it is even more brutal to draw up this hand of just all blues that don't do a whole lot. I want to get earth cards in my graveyard. I don't really want any of these cards in my arsenal, so it feels like my hand is just kind of forced. I just got to get all the value I can from this very unfortunate start to this game. It's not starting well for our heroes.
Why are you the heroes?
Huh?
You win every time.
Sounds like pretty heroic to me.
Or you're my oppressor.
Or you're my straight op.
Dude, you're my op. You know
So
you're
much
my op.
earth.
You know you're my op.
I thought we were fast.
It's fight night, bro.
I thought we were fast.
We're fighting. You know you'd kill me, no mercy.
I would never. I'll play Heartbeat of Candlehold.
Okay.
I will gain 1, which will eventually perhaps give me some Verdance triggers. I will then go ahead and play Autumn's Touch Blue. This thing comes in for big ol' 5.
Yep. No blocks on this Autumn's Touch.
All right, I have a reaction.
Okay.
I will Waning Moon you for 2.
I have no Arcane Barrier, so I will take 2, and then I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 33.
Okay, pass it over to you.
My Tunic will go to 2 energy counters, pitch to crack this gold, float 1, draw a card, trigger Marlynn. I will load in this King Shark Harpoon, pitch this Yellowfin Harpoon to activate my Hammerhead Harpoon Cannon, and then I will go to activate my gold-baited hook. Action, tap. My next pirate attack this turn gets, when this hits a hero, steal a gold they control, otherwise create a gold token. At the beginning of my end phase, if I haven't created or stolen gold this turn, destroy this. So I will activate this, and then I will pitch the Riches of Tropeldani to ship in this King Shark Harpoon into your face. It is coming in for 10 overpower thanks to my cannon. And this one has Go Fish, but it's looking for attack action cards. And if it hits, because I've activated a cannon, I get to look at your hand.
Cool. I will block for 3 with this Plow Under. Has overpower, right?
Has overpower.
Awesome, love it. I will then play in reactions a Rootbound Carapace. I will decompose with this Rootbound Carapace. I will go Earth, and action here to make this block for 4. I will block for a total of 7. I will be taking 3. 35.
Okay, so I got a gold from my Tropeldani on pitch, and then I get a gold from my gold-baited hook on hit, and then I would like to go fish.
I will show you a Cadaverous Tilling and a Pulsing Aether Life.
I will discard the Cadaverous.
Yeah, you will.
Make another gold. This is the most gold rich I've ever been in one of these games. Awesome. I will move to my end.
You're so surprised. You're like, this is going so well.
It wasn't. And you know what? Sometimes you draw it natural. A blue to crack a gold and load, a blue to activate the cannon. I'm also getting to set probably the best of my 0-cost blue arrows into my arsenal in Drill Shot, which will surely be a very annoying attack for me to open with on my next turn, going a little bit wider, leveraging the go again for my Sea Lace Sarong, and also threatening Sam's equipment, which is huge because that is the #1 way that he's able to really get around my overpower.
Okay, you draw 4. I arsenal a mystery card and I pass it back to you.
Dude, give me Conqueror right now. Tunic goes to 3.
Did you get it?
I'm not telling you.
All right.
I'm going to activate my boots. Instant tap. Turn a blue arrow in my arsenal face up. It gets go again this turn. This is a blue arrow. It's a drill shot. So I will start off by sending this drill shot at you for a nice 2 go again. Drill shot has piercing 1, so if you block with armor, it gets +1.
Dog.
And when it hits, I put a -1 counter on equipment. You control.
So annoying. No way.
It's going very well.
No way.
It's going very well.
Yeah. What the hell? I don't want to block this stupid arrow for 2, but it's no way. It's got piercing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What the hell is happening? Oh, jeez, crow. All right, well, I'll block 3 on your little drill shot for 2.
You will burn it bare. Close the chain. We've seen Marlynn's passive ability. Let's check out her action ability. It is action. Tap, destroy a gold I control. Create a goldfin harpoon in my hand.
Okay.
So I will tap. I will destroy one of my treasures, and I will make this card. This is the goldfin harpoon. It is yellow, but don't try to pitch it. You can't pitch it.
Don't even put it in your graveyard.
Don't even put it in your graveyard.
Not allowed to do that either.
You gotta take it out of the game. Cost 0, swings for 2. But I have other plans for this harpoon. It will not be attacking you. Play out this golden tipple. But first, I'm going to pitch this Eye of Ophidia. Back-to-back fabled.
You maybe are getting to utilize 2 important fables on back-to-back turns, but I'm not the one alienating half of our audiences by pitching $800 back-to-back. So who's the real winner?
So I'm pretty sure all these cards are actually your cards.
You shut the 5. I'll float and kill you. I opened the Eye of Ophidia. Thank you very much.
Skill diff. On pitch of the eye, I will opt to. I'm gonna leave them on top.
All right.
That's fine. When golden tipple attacks, I may discard a yellow card. If I do, I draw a card and create a gold token. Goodbye, Goldfin Harpoon.
See ya.
I will make that gold right back. I will draw the card that I've seen on top of my deck and trigger Marlynn's passive ability of loading an arrow from my hand when I draw. We are now... This can be so much better. This can be so much better. Okay, I'm going to activate my hook because I don't want to staple all my on-hits onto this, so...
In the absolute Marlynn blender right now. Top 10 things I didn't expect to say. I mean, no, I don't want to give you this Stonewall Gauntlet. You already have 3 gold. Like, I'll go to 34.
All right, 4 gold. Close the chain again. See ya. Blue in the grave. I can now play cards with watery grave.
Just gravy the whole time.
I will activate the hammerhead, pitch this sunken treasure, float 1. Then I will tunic for a second resource and get to keep an arsenal at the end of this all, which is so awesome. I will send in 10 overpower.
Goodness me.
We're fishing again.
Goodness
We're
me.
looking for non-attacks.
Goodness me, eh?
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah!
Dude, I'm a ranger shooting harpoons out of like a freaking pirate ship.
It's singing. You've 10 overpowered me 3 turns in a row. This is not how it was in the testing.
I don't know why it's just so lit. It's
This
never
is-
been this
dude,
lit for
I'm-
me,
I'm-
ever in a game.
I'm so happy for you. So this is a tough decision, man. If I block with my Everbloom life, he takes my other Everbloom life, and then I just have to pitch this CNC into the pulsing aether that's in my arsenal. And it is so much better to have a blue on that turn so that I can get 2 more value from my waning moon after playing the non-attack action. And that means I have to give this CNC to this harpoon, which will then leave my arsenal open on my next turn to get codex. It all just keeps going. It's going really well for Aidan. He is just loving it. Loving it, my boys. Loving it, my boys. Okay, I think I just have to risk it for the biscuit here. So I will...
Take 7.
Yeah, no, I will take 7.
No reactions?
No reactions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to 27.
I would like to go fish.
You may fish. There are 2 choices and they're both the same.
Ooh, okay. I will, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a Verdance by her toe.
I will lose my Everbloom life.
Make a gold, close the chain. I'm gonna pack it up. I'm gonna park this card into my arsenal, untap all this stuff. Drawing 4.
I'm going to play out Pulsing Aether. I'm not going to resolve life. I'm just going to resolve Pulsing Aether. So 4 arcane to you.
I do not have AB, so I will go to 29.
2 more with my Waning Moons.
Still don't have AB, so down to 27.
Alrighty, and then I will pass it over to you.
Start of turn, Tunic goes up to 1. I will activate Marlynn Treasure Hunter, grab one of those handy dandy goldfin harpoons into my hand. I will activate my gold baited hook and play out from arsenal golden tipple, coming in for 1, pitching this blue drill shot, floating 2, trigger the tipple, discard the harpoon, make the gold back, and draw a card. Thinking on this reload, chilling for now.
He has so much gold. I'll take the 1, I'll let you have the gold.
Up to 6. Close the chain. Big game trophy shot. My next arrow attack this turn gets +4. If it has Harpoon in its name, it gets when this hits a hero, create a gold token. And then I will draw a card and then discard a card. Draw. How crazy do I go here?
I don't know.
I could get
floating.
crazy.
Do it! Do it! Why would you not?
Double big game trophy shot, and I've got 3 of a kind. I don't really have a Harpoon to send yet, and I really want to get this damage that I've just laid out onto the board set onto a Harpoon with overpower. So while this blue 0-cost arrow is a guaranteed way I can get this damage through now, it's not impressive enough for me. This is a big push turn, and I've built up my stack of treasure, so it's time to start digging into the coffers and the depths of my deck, as cracking a gold is a legal game action while under the 3 of a kind's turn effect. So I'm just gonna keep pitching, and if I can get 2 blues in a row, I can effectively, I think, end this game right here. It will be so much damage with overpower that's evasive, so he really won't be able to leverage his hand to get any blocking done, meaning that he'll be in such a life deficit that I think I could just run away with this game right now.
Long have I searched the high seas for the ultimate treasure. A sleeve with a textured back, glossy front, and an extra premium shuffle feel. But it slips through my fingers even still, like so many grains of sand. And after a lifetime of searching, I lie here, writing my final...
Sam?
Oh, hey Aidan,
Why are you a pirate?
I'm on my deathbed.
That doesn't explain anything.
I got a bad case of scurvy while searching for the lost treasure of Captain Ultradon Perfidious. But my heart has broken one too many times.
That sucks, man. I mean, I was just about to show you these brand new UltraPRO Apex sleeves with textured back,
Textured back,
glossy front,
glossy front,
extra premium shuffle
extra
feel.
premium shuffle feel.
They got artwork from one of the most legendary painters of all time, Bob Ross. I mean, look at these.
Bob Ross.
It's basically treasure.
Set sail to ultrapro.com/3floating or use code 3floating at checkout for 5% off your order.
Choices. So many.
It's such a shame Aiden doesn't know about fabric.gg.
All this work that he's doing, poring over different deck lists, trying to find the right cards. I mean, Fabric just does it for you.
I just want to build a good deck.
Don't let this happen to your friends. Just send them to fabric.gg.
It's for their own good.
Let's go crazy. I will discard Bolt and Shot. Then I will play out another big game trophy shot. Pitch this blue, float 1, draw, discard this, and then I will play.
Yeah.
Okay, spin the wheel.
So you just need to find an arrow.
We can do better.
She's got a quota. She's got a bounty. Damn it, she wants her treasure. She's got 2 trophy shots lined up, ready to fire. She got 3 cards in hand, 1 little earring that dangles so nice and cute.
I wore it for pirate shoot.
It's great, it's good. I know, that's awesome.
All right, I'm gonna pitch to crack a gold. Draw, pitch, crack a gold, float 1, draw, pitch, crack a gold, draw.
So far 8 cards used this turn.
Can't do that, so I have to keep going.
If somehow this ends with you with no gold and an attack for, 8, it'd be pretty funny.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that this whole time. I'll pitch,
Oh no, you can't.
crack a gold.
Because of this.
Yes!
Float.
You! What? I get there! I get there! Boom! King
floating.
Shark, Harpoon, brother. We got there. Marlynn load on the draw from whatever, the 4th gold.
You're not gonna activate Hammerhead?
I want to so bad. I would need to draw.
A blue, right? That's not nearly as good.
Crack a gold. Pitch the trophy shot.
We didn't find it. alas, a good pirate knows when to head back out into the open waters and do some more piracy. I don't want to break any more of my gold, and I really want to take this take aim in my hand and set it into my arsenal so that for my next turn after pushing all this damage, I have a guaranteed solid follow-up after hopefully stripping a lot of cards and dealing a lot of damage.
Look at this pitch, dude, I know. All right, I will pitch Gold the Tip to send in, at the end of all things, a King Shark Harpoon, +4/+4. It has Harpoon in the name, so on hit gold, on hit gold. Unfortunately, I have not activated a cannon this turn, even after drawing all that. Coming in for 14. No overpower.
No overpower?
No overpower.
Yeah, it would have been a lot better if it had overpower.
Oh my god.
So
It's fine, the deck has been humming.
we're definitely blocking 3.
Committed a lot to this.
We're definitely blocking 6. We're definitely blocking 1, which will trigger and make that go down to 13. 9, so I would need exactly 4 more to block this out. I'll pass to reactions and play Sink Below. I will block for 13 exactly.
That sucks so much. Lame. Lame. You're lame. I will Arsenal. And we're back to regular Flesh and Blood. The next
Floating.
2 cards.
Our blues. Pass.
Yeah. Then it goes to
I've got a really clean zero cost play with this drill shot, thanks to that take aim that I set in my arsenal. So instead of playing the draw a card gamble game, I'm just gonna ship that in clean and get to set a harpoon in my arsenal for my next turn, making the cost requirement to send in an overpowered harpoon way less.
play take aim. Next ranger attack action card I play this turn gets +3 and I get to reload. So if there are no arrows in my arsenal, I can put a card from my hand face down into my arsenal. I'll put this drill shot. Oh, I'll put this face down card into my arsenal.
Sounds good, brother.
Yeah. I will lace with blood rot, premeditate, and I will send it at you for 3, 6, 9, 11. On hit blood rot, on hit ponder, on hit -1 on equipment you control.
Oh, that is a toughie.
There's like no good way for me to block this arrow without just folding my whole hand, but I feel like I want to preserve the Sink Below in my arsenal for like a future overpower threat. Having Sink Below in arsenal feels really important. Just means I take a bunch of damage on this turn, nullifies the value I'm gonna get on my Sink Below later, so maybe I should have just played it. I don't know, I'm in the Marlynn blender. I need help.
Drill shot, the oldie but the goldie.
Yeah, this is so brutal here. I'm just like between a rock and a hard place. I'm just gonna block 9, I think, and take 2.
Right, let's blood rot you. Let's -1 that. Let's ponder. Close the chain. I will move to my end phase. At the beginning of my end phase, destroy this to draw a card. And then I get to throw this into my arsenal.
I just arsenal, trigger the blood rot, take 2 down to 22, and pass.
Alrighty, Tunic to 3. I'll premeditate. The next time an attack action card hits this turn, I create a ponder token, and the next attack action card I play from my arsenal gets +3. I will do that again, and then I will seek and destroy. My next arrow attack this turn gets +3. If it hits a hero at the beginning of their next end phase, they discard all cards in their hand and destroy all cards in their arsenal. I will activate Tunic for a resource. I will pitch this Conqueror to send out this Yellowfin Harpoon for 3, 6, 9, 13.
Okay. So I will go 3, I will go 6, 8, I will go 12. I guess I'll take 1. Yep.
So, Yellowfin Harpoon has the reveal. It's not Harpoon Cannon, but if you have a yellow, then I go fish it.
Cool. I will respond to the Go Fish trigger and play out Rampant Growth and Life. We'll gain a life,
Okay.
and it will no longer be in my hand when the trigger resolves.
Seek is there. Lucky break for me. Double ponder. We'll crack them to set this in here and pass to you.
Now I just draw up and pass to you as well.
There we go. Tunic goes to 1. So I will hop in this Conqueror of the High Seas. I will pitch 2 blues, floating 2. This has, when this hits a hero, destroy all cards in their arsenal. And I create a gold for each card destroyed this way. That's not really what matters. What matters is it has High Tide, it gets +1, and go again if I have 2 blue cards in my pitch zone. So I'm here to just ram this ship right into Candlehold.
Block 3 with a Pulsing Aether and Life. I will then Rootbound Carapace. I will decompose Fruits of the Forest, and Cadaverous Tilling to go up to 5 Earth in the Banished and block for a total of 7, and I will take 1.
Down to 21. Going to follow that up with a take aim from Arsenal. Loading in a card from hand, and then sending out a red fin harpoon, coming in for 7. No cannon has been activated, but if you're left with a red card, I will look at it and then take it from you.
So I will block with my red card, and I will take 5. Down to 16.
What you got in there?
I got another rampant growth.
Alrighty.
On my turn, I just arsenal and I pass it on back to you. I can only block for so many turns.
I really am just so impressed with the power of discarding these Goldfin Harpoons to unlock such creative lines in this deck. I initially thought of them as like a pseudo ranger weapon, but no, these are just meant to be bartered with. They're obviously really great to make a shady little deal with the tipple guy on the beach, but what I didn't expect is how cool they could be with Codex of Frailty. Here it unlocks a double Codex play for me, making sure that I'm not discarding my second Codex, and with the Sea Lace Sarong, I get to send my damage just a little bit wider. And the cherry on top, double Ponder, which means that not only is this turn going to pressure Sam 6 ways from Sunday, but I'm also setting up for the following turn, and the following turn, and the
Tunic to 2. I'll pitch to activate the cannon.
Okay.
And then I will activate Marlynn, Treasure Hunter, destroy this gold, make a Goldfin Harpoon in hand. I will play out Codex of Frailty. I do have cards in hand, so I will discard this handy dandy Goldfin Harpoon. Give you a Frailty, I will give me a Ponder, and then I'm gonna look for a card in my graveyard to put face down into my arsenal. I will grab Drill Shot, putting it face down into my arsenal. Okay. I will tap my Sea Lace Sarong to flip the Drill Shot face up for everyone and give this go again. I will send in Drill Shot.
Cool.
For 6, go again.
Okay. You got another Codex?
We're asking the questions.
If we're asking questions, where the
5.
are my felling of the crowns?
You don't have them? Watch them just be 1, 2, 3.
I think maybe I should have just given you this on that last turn to stop the double Ponder. I will take 6.
-1. You guessed it. We're playing another one.
2 frailties.
Double Frail, double Ponder. The pick of the litter for my arsenal. I will grab King Shark Harpoon. We'll ship it in with my 2 floating. This is 6, and I have activated a cannon, but you are blocking.
All right, I'm blocking 6.
Yes, you got it. I will Ponder twice. We will Arsenal once.
Okay. From Arsenal, I will play Rampant Growth Life.
Yes,
I will gain 1. I will amp 1.
I remember that one.
I will play Ring of Roses, and I will pass.
Alrighty. Tunic to 3. I'll play out my arsenal card. Is Seek and Destroy.
Yes.
Seek and Destroy.
Yup.
Tunic. 3 of a kind. Options. Lots of them. It has been going crazy.
Plus 10 on this freaking attack?
You can count on it.
Yeah.
Load in the shark. Activate the cannon.
This looks for attacks.
This looks for attacks.
Of course it does.
You have your felling? Yeah.
It just doesn't stop. I block and I block and I block and it just doesn't stop. Overpower. Look at your hand. Discard an attack. Discard a non-attack. I just want a moment of respite. Some brief fleeting instance where I could maybe resolve a card. Maybe a felling of the crown. But instead, no. 13 overpower, 14 overpower, 11 no overpower, but piercing and blood rot. They are doing work. They are doing...
What you got, big guy?
Hook the hook. 3, 6, 10, 16, overpower. Double Seek and Destroy on hit. And King Shark. Well, sounds like grab a felling out of here.
Yeah. Okay, what I can do is block with my bark skin, trigger my bark skin to make an embodiment, block with Warmonger's Diplomacy, which now blocks for 4.
Thanks to the embodiment.
So I've got 12 coming over. I can play out Rampant Growth Life, gain a life, go to 12, amp 1, because I've gained a life, amp 1, then I will activate Storm Striders, floating 2, and I will play Emeritus Scolding for 5 arcane because of my Rampant Growth.
We'll activate Enchanted Quiver, instant to destroy and prevent 1 arcane damage. So I will take 4.
So 12 coming over, but my Ring of Roses. This is the first time I deal arcane damage. Each turn, I gain a life. So then I will take 12.
Go.
I will go to 1. I will show you the felon. It will go to my graveyard.
I will make a gold token. Yeah. I'll make another gold from the gold baited hook.
Why not?
Yeah, seek and destroy you twice.
Yeah, why not? So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is, again, just pass. It's been really fun taking the game actions. Oh, what do you know?
Take aim. Cannon.
Ganon.
King Kraken. Harpoon.
13 over power. It seems you are at 1.
That's crazy. I'll go ahead and block with Felling of the Crown. Again.
Yep, got some reactions?
I do. I'll sink below.
Oh.
You're so back. I literally don't, I'm at 7. And I will take 6 for my 6. And die. GG. I mean, GG is a relative term. It was a game. Was it a good game?
For me?
Well, all you Verdance fans, I know how excited you were to see Verdance doing cool things on this show. I too was very excited. To you, I have to say, I am so terribly sorry.
I am the big game trophy hunter, and the biggest trophy of them all is the All Valley Karate Championship Tournament first place. You know, Marlynn, she loves collecting sharks and squids and all sorts of abominations, dragging them back up on shore, selling them for loot and bounty, but this one is going right into the captain's quarters.
It didn't line up for me at all, this game, even a little bit. Not only did he truly run so very hot, I didn't see my fellings until I was already dead. I had to block with my plows because of the disruption of the Krakens. He was at 27. I was just stomped, rolled, no chances. But luckily for you, Majin Bey, the architect of this US Nationals winning list, had some incredible games on camera on the US Nationals stream. You can go check those out because this was not as exciting from the Verdance side, but legitimately, I was so stoked watching Marlynn do her thing. I feel like I haven't really gotten to see Marlynn just cook.
This deck is so fun. At first, the cost curves can feel super clunky. You can get absolutely stranded with turns where you're doing nothing, but when it hums, and it was just singing shanties. I absolutely was an Azalea enjoyer, but having such a cool blue base, these weird sequences where you're utilizing your hero power to create those gold fins, discarding them, managing your gold resources, and also getting to just draw a pirate ship ton of cards is just so fun. And going into Seas, Marlynn was by far the hero I was the most excited about. I think she still has a ways to go in terms of power level, but being able to take down Verdance feels so great. She just took down Nats, so clearly she's powerful.
And honestly, GG's to Aidan. You know, he deserves this one after a number of tough breaks on Fight Night.
It's doable, Marlynn fans. Get out there, get in your ship, start collecting those trophies, and don't be afraid to make those harpoons and just throw them in the trash.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much.
I never hold this.
Yeah, honestly, even though it wasn't, you know, the greatest showing for my deck, you needed this one.
You needed this one, bro.
The stats were looking grim.
The stats were looking grim. You know, I have a bit of a curse when it comes to pre-recorded games. The live I have a pretty great win rate on stream. We do well in our home games, but as soon as the camera goes on, the deck just stops doing the thing. And today it did the thing front to back.
Yeah. No, I got hit front and back. I was getting hit all over.
But when the deck lines up where you have your pumps in the hand before you play the 3 of a kind and you get to play them out, then draw the resources and load the harpoon, like that is like the best case scenario. In test games, you know, you can totally like rip into some pumps and you're like, well, you can't play these. Just gotta, here's like
I feel like
6.
it does feel like fishing.
Oh, it
You're like,
totally-
I'm gonna try out this.
True.
Like, try out this lure. Like, yeah.
Well, and also, you know, when you load up a harpoon, it takes a while to load it, and if it hits its target, it hurts a lot, and if it misses, then you're a bit screwed because now you have to get your whole crew loading up the next harpoon.
And now we have a question from the Discord.
So we answered this one on our 3 Vibing audio discussion experience.
Podcast.
Our audio discussion experience.
I win. It's a podcast.
That's fine, this one time. This was a question from Curbs123. We answered it, but you weren't here, Jacob, so I want to ask you. The question was, what hero are y'all wanting to play now post-Nats?
Oh man, I think I'm really interested in Acilio. I haven't been able to play Flesh Blood as much as I've wanted to, but before I involuntarily break from the game, I was playing a lot of Acilio and I was having a lot of fun doing that. So I want to continue doing that and hopefully Max. I'm really praying that they're gonna print some actually good Max cards.
They printed an armory deck.
Wow!
Yeah, they printed an armory deck.
Reckoner Banker. That card's great. Let's take the best part of Banksy and delete that part, but you can swing it twice. Clamp Press is sick though. Clamp Press is really good.
Give me more Clamp Press.
Give me more Clamp Press. Give me Max in the mech.
Hey, well, there was that Max that was, you know, doing some stuff at Nats. And
Yeah, I think he had a 4-1 or 3-2 CC. He day 2'd. The Max day 2'd. Shout out to you.
Shout out Max.
But Acilio's cool with the zero cost shock. I've been having some fun. Also, you can see on the Patreon, one of our Go Again games, I just played Acilio, and I believe I played it, I don't want to say
Perfectly,
but it was
pretty damn good.
Pretty damn, like, you know.
Like dev level.
Yeah, like, I don't want to say that could win a Pro Tour, but if I have a deck like Acilio in my hands, I think
You're
really,
prodigious.
You really start to see just how smart I am and how good I am at Flesh and Blood. So if you want to check it out, you can go ahead and check it out on our Patreon. Thanks to our sponsors, FabRec, UltraPRO, and Legend Story Studios. Of course, thanks to the incredible support from the folks at LSS, we are getting a second gameplay out on the main channel every single month. So we're excited about that, and we hope you're excited about it too. See you in the next one.
See you later.
Flesh and blood! Flesh and blood!